Welcome to Meaning Over Money, a different kind of financial podcast where money is never about money.
Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are so excited to have you here. We hope you're having an awesome week, and regardless of when you're listening this, we hope it adds value to your journey. As we've talked about before, I publish a blog every day, 7 days a week. Today was, I think, as of this recording, I think it was the 462nd consecutive day. And some days when I post, I don't really know how it's going to play out. I don't know how it will be received by our readers. But today's, for whatever reason, today's hit people pretty hard. And I guess I was a bit surprised. And I ended up sharing it on social media, and other people were sharing it. And it just seemed like it clicked with people. And as I was thinking about it, and I was rereading it, trying to figure out, like, what is it that connected with people more than others? And as I was thinking about it, it dawned on me, let's just talk through this concept, because I think this concept matters. This post was more of a reflection about my perspective of this topic. And here's the topic. Within a 24-hour period of time, I got word of 3 people that passed away in my life. And they passed away far too soon. One of them was in their 40s, one in their 50s, and one in their 60s. So can we agree? It's too soon. It's far too soon. And I was having a conversation with a friend about these untimely passings, and which I would say tragic passings. And the sentiment that was voiced by my friend is a sentiment that I hear a lot. And it was that it's a shame that these people didn't get to actually enjoy their life. They died so soon, they didn't actually get to enjoy their life. The translation to that is, they didn't get a chance to retire and then enjoy their life. And the way that we internalize these sorts of tragic, untimely, too soon passings is what we look at them and say, it's too bad that they didn't get a chance to enjoy life, so we should race to retirement as fast as we can so that we can milk that actually enjoy life stage for everything it can be. The sooner we get to the finish line of work and we can retire and actually enjoy life, we need to maximize that span before we pass. And hopefully we pass at an old age after a very full life. But the sentiment is, we need to maximize that season of quote unquote actually enjoying life. And I would agree that these sorts of events, they impact me as well. Profoundly so. But maybe for the opposite reason that they impact a lot of people. I think it's the opposite. For me, when something like this happens, it's not proof that we should hurry up and race to retirement so that we can enjoy life. For me, it's proof that we should always live with meaning. It's proof that we should have meaning in our life today and tomorrow and down the road. I don't want to race towards something in hopes that something is then the ticket to happiness and fulfillment, because I think that's a fool's game. I think the secret and the beauty of it is finding meaning all the time. Not living in misery or discontent or tolerance until we can get to the point where we can live the life that we want to live. And I don't know, maybe I've always had this, can we just call it maybe a morbid sense that I will pass too soon. I've always kind of felt that. I don't know why. I don't know what caused it. Probably need some counseling for that. There's probably something unhealthy about that. But I can tell you one thing that it has caused in me. It's caused this awareness that we need to have meaning in our life all the time. That we can't hold off, we can't push off, we can't pause making an impact being generous, living a meaningful life, pursuing work that matters. We can't push pause on this stuff. Life is happening. It's happening right now, right before our eyes. And I think that we have to have meaning in all of that. I think every day can and should have meaning. Now, every day isn't always fun. Every day isn't exciting. Every day isn't different. Some days are just mundane and they're repetitive. It is what it is. But it doesn't mean they're lacking of meaning. And I think about my life, and a couple weeks ago, I was on a cruise with my family. That was a pretty awesome week. Last week, I was at a client site in Texas. Long days, short nights. It was a grind. I was exhausted. We were working like crazy. That was an awesome week. This week, I'm doing a lot of client meetings, a lot of coaching client meetings. I have board meetings for a couple of organizations that I help run. It's an awesome week. Next week, I'm creating a lot of content. I'm really leaning into some writing projects, and I have a couple of really difficult meetings. It's going to be an awesome week. And then in a few weeks, it's spring break. And my family and I, we're going to go on a little mini vacation, maybe a 2-night overnight stay to maybe go to the zoo and go play and do some things, have some good food. And then it's March Madness. It's going to be an awesome week. I think every week has purpose. And I think every week should have meaning for us. And if we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting to actually enjoy life, what if we don't get there? These folks in our life, these people that pass tragically at an early age, some of them don't get there. So what? They were going to grind. You're suggesting that we should all grind and grind and grind and grind, and then hurry up and get to retirement so we can actually enjoy life? Or should we wake up every single day excited for what we're about to do, not because it's fun, but because it matters? That's the life I want to live. I don't know when my time's coming. Maybe it's soon. Maybe you'll flip open a newspaper or a web browser and you'll see the news of my untimely passing. I don't know. I hope not. But we're not guaranteed tomorrow. I hope I get to make an impact for a long time. I hope I get to. I hope I have that honor. But I'm not guaranteed that. So I'm going to finish with this. I'm going to read the last paragraph of this post. And as I reread it and reflected on it, I think it hit home for me. It's weird that my own writing hit home for me. That's kind of weird. I get it. But I want to read this, and I want to close with this. Life is short. Don't waste today in hopes of tomorrow. Don't destroy your working years in pursuit of an accelerated retirement. Don't disregard the blessings of hard work and struggles while glorifying a life of leisure. Life is short. Squeeze meaning from all of it. I love that. I hope you live a long and amazing life, and I hope you make so much impact and have so much meaning. But I would encourage you, don't pause the meaning. Don't pause the purpose, the fulfillment. Don't pause the good work that you know you have in you. Society is telling us to just get a job that pays a lot of money and get to retirement as soon as you can so that you can actually enjoy life. Screw that. Wake up every day, live with meaning, pursue work that matters. I promise you, it's so worth it. That's all I have today. Take care, guys.